I love the real snakes here, and I want to talk about the Mandalorian. Well, let's read what this says. The Mandalorian fans turned in season 3 a massive drop in quality, and I liked episode 7. The last 15 minutes was awesome, but most of it was just people talking. Mandalorians come together, the two tribes, and then they go to Mandalore. Moff Gideon's back, the villain. We meet Hux. Hux's dad. Father from Jimmy Hux and The Force Awakens, and then The Last Jedi, and then Skywalker. Was he? I think he was. No. Yeah, he became a good guy for no reason. Makes no sense. They're connecting the sequels, and they're desperately trying to explain how Palpatine somehow returned. But yeah, let's read it. The backlash is strong from Mando as users' review scores plummet. Just some critics pull out their blasters, while Paramount Plus's Picard surges in acclaim for its home stretch. And I've got to say, it took 7 episodes for the story to get going. So every other episode was just 6 episodes with filler. Like episode 6 was filler until the last 5 minutes. Let's go for episode 1. Nothing important happens. They fight pirates. Number 2, he actually ends up in the water having a bath. No one cares about that. Number 4, it's a little bit. They get attacked by Sty fighters, which must be Moff Gideon. But no, then we see the Doctor, and no one cares about the Doctor. The woman betrays him. Everyone saw that coming. But no, this is the weakest season. Even this episode, we waste a lot of time with Grogu getting in a fucking whatever it's called, the robot. He has to control it, and it has It says yeah, no, and he keeps pressing yeah, yeah, yeah. That's just ridiculous. It's silly. I mean, I heard people talking about that, but I didn't think it was gonna be real. It actually happened last week at Star Wars Celebration. Disney released a flurry of exciting, like that exciting ones. No, they're not exciting because no one cares. Announcements such as Ahsoka trailer. I don't care. Um, I was I was into it, but now I'm not. The 3D movies, which are really truly going to happen this time, I promise. Well, none of them agree with it. They just say it's just funny in the house. And with all the other stuff that got cancelled, Ryan Johnson's film, that's gone. The D&D people from Game of Thrones didn't get their movies, so I don't think hardly any of this is going to happen. Maybe the TV shows will happen, but I don't think the movies will. And even the last for Ray Skywalker, no one. Yeah, well, fans embrace the news. The crown jewel of Disney Star Wars TV universe, The Mandalorian, was arguably having its worst week ever. But it's had the worst season ever. Every episode, no one cares. The story's nothing until this episode. It's ridiculous. The show's latest episode, Gone for Hire, got on the drama's weakest fan reviews since the neo-Western sci-fi drama launched 4 years ago. The episode was entirely outlier as fans' griefs about the show's third season have been rising in general, with the series Rotten Tomatoes reviews this season from the usual low 90% to 57%, and its IMDb average similar through. So yeah, this is a terrible show. Season. I used to like Mandalorian, but I don't care anymore. After they announced our main character isn't even our main character. He's just a side character now. Until this episode when they make spoilers alert, he gets captured. Instead of getting killed, Bucky wants to come and explain his plan. He's gonna start fucking monologuing, and that's what villains do. And he's gonna lose again. But it won't surprise me if they killed him off. Grogu stopped the fight, and that's ridiculous. Critics roundly praised the show's third season premiere It wasn't even a good premiere. It wasn't even nothing of consequence happened and nothing mattered. Oh, we angered the pirates, that's about it. Anyway, Disney typically only provides one episode of The Mandalorian to critics at a time, yet some in the press have started to sound off as well. Oh wow, they're finally catching up the press. Okay, good. It's rather surprising, blowback for a show that's been universally beloved since its launch. Yeah, because the first two seasons I liked them, I was into it. I bought all the Grogu stuff. I was part of that. Just season 1 and 2. And then I thought, oh, it's over with. Grogu's not coming back. That's a great end when we can concentrate on the Mandalorian. And then, no, Boba Fett comes around, and then they take an episode of Boba Fett to end, so we can get baby Grogu back. Like, really? We just brought Grogu back for the sake of it. And they have no idea what to do with him. They're like, it's not about him anymore, it's about the Mandalorians. Call it Mandalorians then, not Mandalorian. This episode remembers it's that. It's rather surprising blowback for a show that's been, yeah, doing that. Yeah, it's not a good show anymore, it's just not. I mean, how can you connect with the characters when they're not even in the suits anymore, it's just their voice. And it just shows you Mandalorians are crap as a team, they're not doing anything. Except get attacked by alligators that they can't fight off, they get attacked by the giant bird thing that they can't, and they're like, this happens all the time, it gets away, so it kills loads of kids. Interesting, and add some trouble about the complaints are centered around one thing, rather around Mr. Whatever that says, of grievances ranges from plotting and dialogue to unconvincing special effects to jarring cameos. A recent episode featured Lizzo, the singer that can't act for anything. Christopher Lloyd, he was pointless. They got a big guy like that and they didn't even use him. And Jack Black. Jack Black just generally sounds like his fucking character. This is worse than the Star Wars Holiday Celebration, by the way. It just is. Oh god. This show is. It's trash. I don't even need to read anymore. I just want to tell you that season 3 is the worst season of Mandalorian. Just not about him anymore. It's about all the Mandalorians. It's about Bo-Katando. Bo-Katando? That's what the show is. It. This episode isn't going to save the show. The last two are. The story should have. It should have been interesting from all the episodes. Like building up and up and up. No, he just turns up. He's got a base of Mandalore and he's made his suit out like Moff Gideon. Dude, this show's terrible. Oh god. I don't even recommend it. I like the episode. It was an improvement, but I still can't save this show. I don't care. I've lost interest. Goodbye. Real Snakes out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. So I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.